After being killed by a demon, a knight is reincarnated as an S-rank monster, the Behemoth, a creature so dangerous that it takes an entire army to defeat. However, he isn't thrilled about this new life, as he was once sworn to protect humanity. As he examines his reflection, he's shocked to find that he looks like a cat. Meanwhile, an elf girl named Arya is preparing to venture into a dungeon. As the cat looks around, he notices a slime approaching. With a single skill, he easily defeats it. However, he suddenly feels hungry, so he decides to eat the slime. To his surprise, the slime is actually very delicious. Just then, a screen appears in front of him, revealing that he has gained the slime skill called storage. He thinks the skill is very useful and stores the rest of the slime in it. Knowing that he can steal the skills of the monsters he consumes, he gets an idea. He then goes around and starts hunting and eating monsters to grow stronger. After some time, he encounters a treasure chest containing a shiny gem. However, the chest is a trap that teleports him onto the back of an S-rank monster, the Earth Dragon. He tries attacking the dragon using his skills, but its skin is too tough. When the dragon retaliates, he uses his iron body skill to block the attack, but he still takes damage. Impressed by his survival, the dragon lowers its guard as it tries to eat him. Taking advantage of the opportunity, he strikes the dragon's eye and manages to escape. Too bad for him, the damage he took from the dragon was too severe. As he lay down, thinking he was going to die, Arya saw him and decided to take him back to her home to treat his wounds. Several days have passed, and he is fully recovered. Since Arya saved his life, he vows to protect her for as long as he lives. When Arya heads back to the dungeon to complete another quest, he decides to secretly follow her, hoping nothing bad happens to her. While in the dungeon, she encounters 3 goblins. Unfazed, she activates her acceleration skill, moving at incredible speed and quickly dispatching all of them. This impresses the cat. Suddenly, another goblin appears and surprises her with a fireball. Luckily, the cat rushes in and pushes her out of the way. Not wanting to reveal his true identity, he avoids using his skills and instead scratches the goblin's face, sending it tumbling down the stairs. Arya is surprised to see the cat and is grateful for the rescue. Later, at the Adventurers Guild, Arya is approached by a man named Kazman. He asks if she has changed her mind about joining his party. As he tries to touch her, the cat leaps up, biting his hand and scratching his face in retaliation. Kazman, enraged, draws his sword, but he is quickly stopped by the guild receptionist, who reminds him that brandishing a weapon on guild grounds is strictly forbidden. Scared, Kazman quickly runs away. The guild receptionist then assures Arya to let him know if Kazman harasses her again. Grateful for the support, Arya happily tells him that the cat has now saved her twice and declares that it will officially be her pet and naming it Tama. After receiving the reward for her quest, Arya buys some alcohol and gets drunk. She then threatens Tama, saying that if he doesn't fix his attitude toward her, she won't let him join her in the bath. Hearing this, Tama immediately starts behaving and obediently listens to everything she says. While bathing, Arya tells Tama about her dream of becoming as strong as the person who once saved her life. She reveals that years ago, her hometown was attacked by demons. Just when all seemed lost, the legendary Sword Saint appeared and defeated all the demons. This event left a lasting impression on Arya, making her admire the Sword Saint and strive to become strong enough to protect others just as she was protected. The next day, Arya and Tama return to the Adventurers Guild to look for a new quest. While there, they encounter Kazman again. This time, he arrives with written orders from a baron, declaring that the cat who injured him previously must be put down. The announcement shocks everyone. Noticing Arya's deep affection for Tama, Kazman smirks and proposes a deal. If she doesn't want Tama to be harmed, they can settle the matter with a duel. If she wins, Tama will go free, but if she loses, she must agree to become his wife. Left with no other option, Arya reluctantly agrees. As the duel is about to begin, Kazman announces to the crowd that there's a significant gap in rank between him and Arya. To avoid tarnishing his reputation as a coward, he declares that Arya can have outside assistance. However, no one dares to step forward to oppose Kazman. Just then, Tama steps in front of Arya, ready to fight. Kazman laughs, mocking the idea that a mere kitten could pose any threat to him. Arya, on the other hand, feels a surge of happiness, touched by Tama's willingness to protect her. When the duel starts, Tama immediately charges at Kazman. but without using magic, Tama's attacks have no effect on him. Meanwhile, Arya uses her acceleration skill to increase her speed, but Kazman reads her every move effortlessly and counters her attacks easily. As Kazman is about to defeat Arya, Tama leaps in, activating his iron body skill to block the attack. The impact shatters Kazman's sword. Tama then uses his howling skill, sending Kazman flying into a nearby tree. The broken sword spins through the air and strikes Kazman, defeating him. The crowd is left in shock as they realize Tama can use magic. Believing his secret is now exposed and fearing they'll recognize him as a monster, Tama prepares for the worst. He doesn't regret his actions at all. Instead, he feels fulfilled knowing he protected his master. However, to his surprise, the crowd cheer instead. They assume Tama is a rare elemental cat and celebrate both his and Arya's victory. If you come this far, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Thank you.